Hello, well, let's talk about keeping people, communities and places a whole lot safer. Now, you can try many different ways, but so often it will eventually involve a barrier. But for a start, let's get it out of your mind that a barrier is a barrier is a barrier, because, you know, over the years we've learned so often that people trying to protect people and places just get it plain wrong. My name's Robert Penfold from Meridian Rapid Defence Group. We at Meridian help cities and towns, small and large organisations. Perhaps it's a street parade or a farmer's market. We can show the organisers how, using our Archer 1200 mobile barrier and the Archer beam gate, how they can establish a secure zone safely and quickly. And that zone will be using the minimum number of people and still achieve maximum security. For a start, let's see what the Archer 1200 barrier does. Unlike those other large, expensive to set concrete and water barriers, the Archer barrier is mobile. It's easily moved, yet designed to stop a vehicle coming at it head on. Here's the proof. It's a simple but very effective product. 700 pounds of steel and designed in a way it can be wheeled into place by just one person. Then once in place, it becomes a near immovable protector. Crowds still can pass through without a problem, but vehicles, either by accident or on purpose, can't penetrate that Archer protected zone. Let's hear from Meridian's CEO, Peter Whitford.
When we started Meridian Rapid Defence Group, we went out with one mission in mind, and that mission happened to be to protect people, communities and places. And we were challenged with the opportunity, and when we say opportunity, it was an opportunity to help save lives many, many years ago in Afghanistan, Iraq and Iran, where the war was going on. We decided at that point that there was a chance to really protect people with a product that was mobile, a solution that was certified, that fitted all the criteria for the Department of Defence. As a result of that, the Meridian Archer 1200 barrier was born.
And since then, the Archer's reputation has spread worldwide. If you need to close off streets for, say, a sporting event or a parade, well, the Archer is certainly your answer.
When we talk about events at Meridian, we do them in all sizes. And in fact, one of the biggest events that we cover is the Rose Parade in Pasadena on New Year's Day. An event 5.6 miles long over the whole city of Pasadena, and yes, Meridian covers every single cross street. Over 1 million people come to this event knowing that they're going to be safe, they're going to be protected, and they can enjoy what they came for.
With Meridian's certified products, we can assure that cities, event organisers or emergency services, whoever's using the products, will always be provided with a vehicle safety mitigation plan. All those deployments, well, they're carried out by certified and trained Meridian specialists. During the pandemic, restaurants expanded onto streets for outdoor dining, but very quickly, the inevitable happened.
The driver smashed into that setup, hit a 62-year-old man who was dining out.
Terrible, sometimes deadly accidents with cars ploughing into several dining areas. The often flimsy, ineffective barriers they'd set up provided little or no security for the diners.
3 people were rushed to nearby hospitals, and sadly, 1 man succumbed to his injuries.
Meridian provided the solution to restaurants both in Canada and the United States, and that caught the attention of the top-rating show, Inside Edition.
Accidents are rare, but they do happen. This terrifying scene happened in Brooklyn when a car slammed into diners eating outside. This restaurant in Pasadena, Mi Piace, is making safety a priority, installing these highway barriers to protect customers.
We designed these barriers to be completely reusable after impact.
Meridian worked closely with the United States Department of Homeland Security to ensure the Archer barrier has its top rating.
Meridian is the only mobile barrier that is certified and designated by the Department of Homeland Security under their Safety Act. This assures you that if there is an incident anywhere in the world, you are covered because Meridian is behind every single certified deployment.
And that certification really counts no matter where the barriers are needed. Before any event, Meridian works with the client to prepare a full certified vehicle safety mitigation plan.
I set a long chain and then I put one just loose in front of it.
Well, as you've heard, the Archer barrier really has been classified these days as the best mobile barrier in its class in the world. And really it is all about the mobility. This is a classic example of how it can be used well. It's a Sunday morning, there's a farmer's market here. And of course we've got lots of traffic and we've got lots of people, and of course coming together could well be a deadly combination. But because of the Archer barriers and the way they're placed here today, we've been able to create a safe haven for all these shoppers. So now let's move on to the Archer beam gate. Now, this is the easiest solution when you still need to provide access for approved vehicles, perhaps for deliveries or police and fire access. Here's Meridian's president, Eric Alms.
So with the Archer 1200, the traditional barrier, that's meant to flip and roll, absorbing the energy of the car crash. With the beam gate, it's actually a catch system where it captures the car, slows it down, and brings it to a stop.
Now note that the beam gate, well, it works anywhere. No power or no hydraulics are needed, but as you can see, easily assembled by as few as 2 people.
We've had this beam gate out. Our original deployment was at the Major League Soccer event, the All-Star game in Orlando, Florida. Since then, the beam gate's been out at Henderson, Nevada, Carlsbad, the Rose Bowl, Ventura, and many other customers around the country.
Whether it's mobile barriers or a beam gate, Meridian Rapid Defense is here to deliver. Always using fully certified and trained Meridian specialists, anywhere, anytime.
In Canada, what we do is we really look to protect the people from one coast to the other. So whether it's from Vancouver to Montreal or Toronto, we protect the people, whether it be in outside dining, farmers markets, any construction sites, very large facilities that have infrastructure. PAL and Safeguard and Meridian's Archer barriers and beam gates are there to make sure that people, communities and places are safer.